Healing your mother and father wounds will set you free. I feel like some of you are in certain dynamics with certain people, and there's certain cycles that keep playing out. And I also feel as if, even if you're not in these certain cycles, right, you could be looking back on past experiences and you could feel like you're going towards the same type of experiences. Now, Spirit is saying that I caught you at the right time, and also many of us don't actually look back into our past as to why we behave in the way that we do in the now, and it's all linked to our mother and father wounds. Now, some of us did grow up with our mothers and fathers and had amazing experiences with them, but there were always something within those connections that highlights as to why we act the way that we do in the now. Because I've seen it even for myself, and I've heard from people whereby they've grown up with their parents, but some people can be the some people can have like a loving mother, a loving father to the outside world, right? But they may have grown up in effed up situations, right? And that is because despite the fact that their parents were still together, there was some sort of toxicity occurring behind the scenes, and that's why it's very important that we ourselves heal ourselves as adults. And I feel like we all have inner child wounds that we need to heal. There's an element of feeling neglected at a certain aspect or time in our life when we're younger, and we may feel like, oh, we could have stuffed that down, we can move forward, but it creeps back up. That's why it's important to address those uncomfortable emotions so that we can release those emotions, and so that we can go into healthier connections with other people. Because what can tend to happen is you can carry these traumas into your friendships, into your romantic relationships without realizing. Okay. So I feel like one does need to nurture themselves. Maybe write a letter to your mother that you're not going to give to her. Write about your thoughts and your feelings, your honest thoughts, your honest feelings. If there were any neglect in that connection with your mother when you were growing up, voice that in the letter, and voice all your concerns, voice everything that you felt was unjust. Some of you grew up with a loving mother. Voice that also, how you felt nurtured and cared for and loved. And I'm picking up as well, some of you grew up with a very loving mother, but then your relationships, your friendships did not reflect the same love that you